Yeah, so just a real quick look here at the house. There's Spike. Hey, he's out for his little wander, aren't you, son? What's that you up to? So for those of you watching for the first time, this is Spike, our bearded dragon. And this man here is a cracker, aren't you? He's looking at me for food now, look. Tell you, I never ever thought I'd like a reptile as a pet, but you know something, he is my wee boy, aren't you? Look at him, he's absolutely gorgeous. The details, unbelievable. And you're no stranger to the camera, are you, Spike? 'Cause you're in loads of shorty shorts, aren't you? Yeah? David and Emily's shorts. Alright, so wicked wind today, guys. Really wicked, and I can just see that the tarp's been pulled by the wind right off. Goodness me. We'll get it, we'll get it. Oh, it's flung all it. Oh man alive. Yeah, we can't leave this. We really just cannot leave this at all, guys. I could, well, I mean we could, but I think it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. Goodness me, that has just ripped it right off the roof. Aye, all the tyres have been flown off. I've just tied that down with a tyre and I'm just trying to tie up the other bits now and we should be okay. Jessica's okay over there, I think. Hopefully none of the big branches are going to come down and hit her, but she should be okay down underneath there. But yeah, look, man alive, eh? Quite surprised that bit came down, guys, but just that little centre section bit there. That's okay, we'll get it. I think we've got just a bit more of a problem. I don't know if you can see that on camera, guys, can you? Like, see that part's moved in like that? I think this is because of the wind coming through there. I think it's just shifted it back. So goodness, we'll have to get from the outside and push back. But we should be able to get it back in okay. Maybe get a digger or something. We'll press it back. But I was a wee bit concerned coming up here today, but we're looking okay. That's good. Now guys, that was made to measure. Look at that, eh? Somebody's got my back. But that will absolutely keep that nice and safe now. Yeah, I mean, even the Land Rover, you know, just going forward and just pushing, and we'll get all in place. It should be okay. It's not a huge problem. We'll get it. But look at that. Unbelievable. Tyres just flung straight off the roof. And there's the man himself. So we are trying to, we're trying to get this tarpaulin back into shape, aren't we, son? That's full of water as well. It's okay, just roll it off. Look at my minions working, it's awesome this. I should have brought a deck chair and a coffee.
Yeah.
One. Can you maybe kick that over to Jamie a wee bit more, David, if you can? We've still haven't got the full roof supports in yet. He's fine just now.
One more.
You just kick it to, that's it. Nice. Here he goes, people, look. So this is going to be for the electric fence. We're still on that, obviously, because this was supposed to be an electric fence video, but the weather waits for no man. And it's actually pulled in about there, and it's pulled out over there, the actual stables, the whole stables themselves. But that's okay, because, you know, we haven't strengthened everything inside yet. You know, I really thought that tarp holding down would really protect it, but it hasn't. That's okay, we'll just redouble our efforts. So it's a little worse than I thought. Yeah, maybe. So what we're going to try and do, guys, is reverse the Land Rover up instead of pulling this. Actually, reverse the Land Rover up, and we'll put a spare wheel in here, and I'll just nudge it back to see if we can't get that bit's come back in. Because even that, look, this should be out as well. It's definitely moved it's moved a fair bit. Added in an extra little tyre. I'm just wondering if we should put a stake behind there to stop the bottom moving back when we do it. I think that'd be another smart idea.
So we're trying to move this back because of the wind. If you want. Okay. You've made contact.
There he goes, yeah, that's it. Just stay in the middle, son, you'll be awesome. Yep. Nice. We're getting there, guys, just repositioning. Let's see, just reposition. The middle bit's the strongest part, obviously, so that's what David's on. But I think We have almost got this back into shape. I almost. That door's putting me off. I can't quite see if it's straight or not, but it's certainly better. And I think we'll just tie it down this time, guys. That'd be a lot better. Right, so young David here is coming up to check out his handiwork.
Yeah.
Because it is seriously windy again. So we're going to have to go and check on it, eh? We are looking good. Son, I think we're looking good. Still a bit of storm damage. Look, there's stuff everywhere at the minute. Let's have a look. Oh, we're looking okay. Well, I think the electricity's tripped because I can't put these on, look. I think I'll have to ask Artie because the electricity's tripped. Yeah, we're okay. We're looking good.
Looks completely fine. Everything's good.
Wow. Just been a wild couple of days, isn't it, son?
I think because of the tarp there, it made it safer.
Yeah, I think we're okay. Everything looks okay. Yeah, so we'll have to fix, I'll have to rethink this part here. Like, that little join that I had has broken away. So I'm going to have to do that and try and get all this tightened right up again. But otherwise, look, we're pretty good going. You've done good, son. Yeah, look. Yeah, so David was up on the roof and he's positioning all the tyres. So we're looking good. We're tied down here, looking good. Looking good. I really want to get this thing painted, guys. It just looks terrible without the paint. It really does. We'll get it, eh, sonny boy? We'll get it. Well, guys, that's just a whole day gone just repairing and getting the tarpaulin shifted. I mean, we need to shift the tarpaulin anyway because I need to put on the facings around the top and then spray the thing. So this bit will look really nice very soon. I've got all the tyres back up, but this time I just went with deck screws at an angle and tied them all down as well, and we've anchored it here at the back. I couldn't see us having another storm like that. That was very unusual, but they happen, don't they? So it also needs to be ready for next year, obviously. Yeah, so look, he's done an amazing job though, look. See all the way up? Absolutely brilliant. But we need to go over there, obviously. And he's just took it over there. I mean, that actually could be half, for all I know. I mean, maybe it is. Could be. Could be. Well, back up to a much nicer day, guys. And it was very windy last night again, but it looks as though we're okay. Everything seems to be in place as it was before. So that's good news. Yeah, so I'm going to try and finish off this video by doing the electric fence. Now, as you'll see, we've got this piece going all the way around to the gate. And that's on its own circuit. But what I need to do is connect it from here to there. Then there's going to be a loop as a gate. And then it goes all the way up. We'll have to reposition those. We'll have to go all the way up. Maybe another electric fence energizer there and one there. And that'll give us the two circuits. One circuit and then two circuits. So let's get cracking. Now hopefully, as you'll see, David did an amazing job. I mean, look at the spacing and everything. That is so good. I probably want to get it close to that spacing, but we'll try. But yeah, he just sort of headed off over to where that white van's passing. And we need to be up there. So the way we're going to do it is, if I touch a rope over there, we're going to pull this rope all the way up to that post and that'll give us our line. Kind of thinking I'm running out of those plastic posts. I've got a feeling there's one or two in Jessica, but I'll have to check. Oh, I've had a fair blow out here, look. We'll get it. I wonder if there's more in Jessica. Nope, nada, not a thing. Oh, there we go. Not a thing. Never mind. Oh, we'll just have to go on with what we've got. Might just have to space them out a bit. But yeah, just as part of this video, guys, obviously this is the horse lorry. And all this is going to be getting ripped out, pretty much. And what we're going to do is raise this, like that. So there's a box underneath, and then you'll be able to get to it from an access door from the outside. And that will hold a lot of stuff. That'll be awesome. But I'm kind of hoping to have the window right up, you know? Because you're quite high up as it is. It's been nice overlooking the mountains for this vantage point, you know? Right, so it's the field split now and it's really windy. And I was kind of thinking about calling it off, but you know something, this thing's got to handle the wind, so it might as well learn now, eh? Right, so into the bag of tricks, as it were, and I'm looking for these. 2 for one post, and then 2 for another. There we go. And obviously we've got our warning signs ready for when we actually switch this thing on. Now we're going to need 4 of them. Yep, really, really windy again, guys, but we're getting it up slowly but surely. The wind is just blasting down there. So I'll show you all the electric fence bits in a wee while. I've just got to get this bit all connected up just here. And I'll show you a little bit of that. Yeah, so what I've got is a bit of hose as an insulator, because I want to make that for Emily to be able to get up and through. But obviously I'd have to insulate the electric fence going all the way around it. So I've got to figure out a way how to thread this. And I've tried already, but it haven't worked. So, yes, I'm going to put this on the end of this fence wire and push the fence wire through, because I just cannot thread it just the way that it is. Couldn't do it like that either. So, here we go, try that. Bit of duct tape on the end, and then we'll go through that hose. Well, that wasn't easy, but we got it through the tube nicely. Right guys, the wind has dropped a bit now, which is good. And this electric fence is actually holding, which is great. So what I thought would be best to do is actually just show you now that it's done, rather than when we're doing it, because it's obviously pretty straightforward. So the reason for this dividing line, which looks reasonably straight, that's not bad, is for strip grazing. Obviously horses in this side of the field first, and then horses in here for the next part. And of course, you know, while this grass is growing, horses are there, swap them over, you know, all the way. But the electric fence is really quite straightforward actually. But you've really got to kind of quite think about it as well. You have to really think of how you're doing it. Because that's one circuit that goes down to the gate. And of course it ends there, it ends at that gate. So up we come. Now we'll head back down again, look. So this is all one circuit at the moment. And hopefully see you guys, you know, we're dipping off down, you know. So it's been really important to space them properly and do it at the right height. You know, it just looks a lot neater, you know. Yeah, so this circuit you'll see over at the gate, look. And that sort of big shape coming here, that's the end of this circuit. Now it's fine, you see when it's connected to over there, for that half of the field for example, the circuit's made up and it goes all the way around and right the way along, you know, that would work absolutely fine. When we move it from here to here, we've now got 2 circuits. So I think for all the price of these things, look, it's a solar energizer. 6,500 volts, oh man. That's really going to take it. The sun gets here all the time, so I can put one there, and I can also put one over there, and that'll keep the circuits. Now that little one could do this whole field, you know, it's not a big field, it's only 2.5 acres. And obviously when this goes up there and we'll link, it'll just go all the way around, right the way back to here, you know, so that's not a problem at all. It's just this little area here, you know, for the strip grazing. And obviously I don't want my daughter getting electrocuted, she has to have a way of coming in here, and a horse couldn't fit through that, there's absolutely no way. So I've insulated it with a piece of garden hose and clipped it on. And obviously then this comes all the way back over here to this one here, look. Nice. So yeah, as always, just taking the advice from the pros and just do it their way, you know. I'm definitely not a pro, obviously, but tensioners. See what makes all the difference is that wind-up tensioners. That's why there's been major wind, and this hasn't moved at all. Really, really happy about that. Now we've still got maybe a concrete lorry to come down here and fill this place up, so I don't really want to put stuff over just now and so on, you know. I don't want to electrify the fence because we still have the, you know, the warning signs to put up and stuff like that. So I'm just wondering whether that is going to be enough for the minute. Yeah, so for those of you watching for the first time, guys, we tend to have this vehicle ready to go all the time. This is our old Land Rover and it's just fantastic. But obviously we've got a roof tent and the roof box, so we are ready all the time to go wild camping. So we've got all our stuff in here for cooking, check it out. All the bits and pieces that we need, even food's in there just now, sugar, coffee, all that sort of stuff. All the tools that we'll need, water, first aid, all the electrical bits and pieces and pins and all sorts of stuff. And this is just so if we, because the weather's so changeable in Scotland, and we're just ready to go and we say, right, let's go, you know, we're all ready to go. Not too bad at all, people, not too bad at all, quite happy with that. But as per usual, oh hold on, low box in the gearbox, come on, up to high, there we go. But as always, kids coming out of school, childmen and kids, all that sort of things, you know. But hey ho, we'll get there, we will get there. Slowly but very, very surely. Now we actually do eat quite healthily in this family, guys, but you know when you're working outside, physical stuff, I just tend to really throw down the carbs and all that, you know, give me a bit of energy. Eh? So macaroni cheese with chopped up hot dogs, eh? Yeah, baby dog. We're just waiting for the kids to go to school, aren't we? Oh, I love this place. This is a place called Gavin Tenants, and they do all the concrete and groundworks and all sorts of stuff, you know. And what an ace place it is to be. I love it. So cool. And there's just so much equipment about, and building equipment and forklifts and oh yes. Before I get carried away, let's get this tree around first. I absolutely love it. You'd die here happy if this was mine, you know that. It's a feral machine as well, a lot of things, isn't it? Yeah, so that's the concrete pretty much sorted out. I think what I need to do now is head up to the builders merchants and get some more wood. That would be quite a smart idea, now wouldn't it?